situation. He's filing for Chapter 11, so he's going to be able to try and restructure his debts and have his assets doled out. There are liens already filed on some of his properties. The IRS had filed for a lien previously.
Floyd Mayweather just came out saying the fight with Logan Paul was fake. And he did this in front of the press where he started to brag that he made $100 million personally from the fight.
Along with his beef, but they're basically saying that Floyd Mayweather is broke and owes.
A recent report attributed to CNN has sparked discussion around Floyd Mayweather Jr. and his financial situation, suggesting he may be facing significant pressure related to alleged tax obligations and legal matters. According to these claims, there is speculation about a possible bankruptcy filing being considered as a way to manage outstanding liabilities, rather than an indication of having no assets. The situation has been interpreted by some observers as a strategic financial move, though no official confirmation has established such actions as fact. As with similar reports, these details remain part of ongoing public discussion and should be treated as unverified claims unless confirmed through official records or statements.
Things that is so important to look at when you're thinking about this is he's filing for bankruptcy. He's laying out all of these debts that he has, the almost $2 million.
Floyd Mayweather Jr. has continued to participate in exhibition bouts following his retirement, with appearances such as his event against Logan Paul drawing significant attention. These matches, often structured without official scoring or declare winners, have been widely viewed as entertainment-driven events rather than traditional competitive contests. Mayweather himself has openly described them as business ventures, emphasizing the financial opportunities they provide rather than legacy or rankings. Reports have suggested that such exhibitions can generate substantial revenue, with estimates placing earnings in the tens of millions. His approach reflects a shift from competition-focused boxing to leveraging his name and marketability for high-value events, highlighting the commercial side of the sport.
Floyd Mayweather just came out saying the fight with Logan Paul was fake. And he did this in front of the press where he started to brag that he made $100 million personally from the fight. And that massively surpasses Logan Paul, who was reported to have made $10 million from the fight. And Mayweather in a press conference began to brag, saying nobody can make that much money from a fake fight at his age. Which is a good point, seeing how Mayweather is now the highest paid athlete in all of history over the age of 40. But after that, he began to brag even more, saying he was paid $100 million for a fake fight. And then he joked that it wasn't an actual fight and said that it was just legalized sparring with Logan Paul that he made $100 million from. And this helps confirm the theory that many people have that Logan and Jake Paul are fixing their fights. And this began with many people saying the Jake Paul-Ben Askren fight was completely staged. And the reason they get fighters to do stage fights is money, with Ben Askren making $500,000 from his fight with Jake Paul. Many people reported that Ben Askren's personal financials were not that good and he'd be happy to take $500,000 for a loss. Mayweather is the farthest thing from struggling, being worth $450 million, but who says what he would do for an extra $100 million? All said and done, this seems like a very expensive stunt from Logan Paul.
Logan Paul has publicly made allegations against Floyd Mayweather Jr. regarding payment from their 2021 exhibition bout. He claimed that despite the event generating substantial revenue, a portion of the agreed earnings had not been received even after an extended period. According to his statements, the delay led him to consider legal action in an effort to recover the amount he believes is owed. These claims have attracted widespread attention, prompting discussion among fans and analysts about the financial arrangements behind the event. However, such statements remain part of an ongoing dispute between the parties involved and have not been definitively established as fact.
Floyd Mayweather is bankrupt. At least that's what Logan Paul thinks. Logan hopped on the Walkway to Fight Club show, and when he was asked about being paid, he was nothing short of honest.
It's unfortunate because, same Floyd Money Mayweather. Surely I was going to get my check fairly quickly, right? And that didn't happen, so I'm sure it'll come eventually, right? I realized, okay, I'm being strung along. This is a classic, hey, buddy, you're the new guy in this industry. We're going to puppeteer you however we want. Hop on for the ride and shut up. Instead of shutting up, I make fun of him on social media and let everyone know that he doesn't have any money. I kind of joke and I'm facetious and I point the finger at Floyd. Well, I don't know if it's his fault. Maybe a little bit, but something tells me Floyd doesn't control where the money goes. Or maybe he does. I don't know. And I don't really care. I just want my money.
Floyd Mayweather Jr. has been the subject of various public claims and legal disputes over time, including allegations related to unpaid taxes, business obligations, and disagreements with individuals connected to his ventures. Some reports have referenced disputes with luxury vendors, while figures such as Logan Paul and Oladeji Olatunji have publicly raised concerns about payments linked to exhibition events. These situations have contributed to broader conversations about financial arrangements surrounding his business dealings. There have also been circulating claims online about incidents in international locations and speculation regarding financial strategies, though such reports are often unverified and not confirmed through official records. Overall, while Mayweather continues to present a lifestyle associated with significant wealth, these ongoing disputes and allegations have fueled debate about the contrast between his public image and the claims made about his financial obligations.
I'm speechless if this is true, but Floyd Mayweather is supposedly held hostage in Dubai. Vontae Davis suggested this, who I believe is signed under Floyd Mayweather. And Floyd responded back of posting a video of Tank dancing on his IG, saying, "We always knew he had sugar in the tank." Like, actually, that's insane posting this online. I'm not even kidding. And then Tank went on his IG story to say this.
Yo, them people over in Dubai that money. Tell them get on live right now. And he owe people in Saudi Arabia.
And Floyd responded back saying he should fight Shakur instead. I have no clue what is going on with this beef, but they're basically saying that Floyd Mayweather is broke and owes people money and he's hiding in Dubai. I'm actually speechless if any of that is remotely true, but I kind of can see that coming. I don't know if you guys remember this, but Logan Paul and Jake Paul, like 2 years ago, said that Floyd is actually broke. And it low-key might be true, but we'll see what happens.
Floyd Mayweather Jr. has been mentioned in various public discussions involving legal disputes and financial disagreements over the years, with some comparisons even drawn to figures like Lil Uzi Vert due to similar controversies around wealth and spending. Reports and claims have pointed to issues such as unpaid obligations, disputes with luxury vendors, and concerns raised by individuals connected to exhibition bouts, including Logan Paul and Oladeji Olatunji. These situations have contributed to a broader narrative surrounding his financial dealings. At the same time, Mayweather has continued to present a high-profile lifestyle, frequently showcasing wealth and success. The contrast between that public image and the ongoing disputes has fueled debate, with observers pointing to the challenges that can arise when legal matters and financial obligations intersect with a highly visible personal brand.
Uzi Vert and Floyd Mayweather are being sued for an assault that happened last June in New York, right? The whole situation is that the person that's suing them says that he saw Floyd Mayweather's truck and he went across the street while he was filming to get some footage of it. And basically the whole money team, Floyd Mayweather's team and little Uzi Vert came out of the truck and beat the crap out of him, right? It's crazy as hell because little Uzi Vert responded and he said that he don't even know Floyd Mayweather. He was not there and you guys got the wrong person, right? I've never seen Mayweather and little Uzi Vert in the same place together at all ever, and I'm guessing that it's probably somebody from Mayweather's team that kind of looks like Uzi, right? Either way, man, Uzi is wrapped up in this lawsuit. We'll see if they take his name off of it once they figure out what's going on.
Reports have circulated linking Floyd Mayweather Jr. to various legal disputes, including claims involving high-value jewelry. These allegations have attracted significant attention and added to ongoing public discussions about his financial dealings. Such claims, however, remain part of legal and media narratives rather than confirmed conclusions. They have contributed to broader speculation about his financial situation, especially when viewed alongside other reported disputes and obligations. As these stories continue to surface, they have fueled debate among fans and observers about the contrast between Mayweather's public image of wealth and the allegations tied to his financial conduct.
So have you heard about the $4 million RICO lawsuit that Floyd Mayweather and Tiger is being hit with?
Wow.
So apparently it's over some stolen jewelry and, or at least allegedly. And the entire story is pretty crazy. And the fact that they're calling it a RICO was pretty wild as well, because apparently there was some type of, at least what is being alleged, some type of scheme set up and ran by these, celebrities in order to get away with taking free jewelry off of, jewelers. So yeah, seems like,
Public displays of wealth on social media don't always provide a complete picture of someone's financial reality. In the case of Floyd Mayweather Jr., his online presence, often featuring large amount of cash and luxury items, has sparked discussion about how closely that image reflects his actual financial position. Various reports and claims have suggested the existence of outstanding obligations involving private lenders and business partners, as well as alleged borrowing tied to international dealings. These accounts, while widely circulated, remain part of ongoing speculation and are not always confirmed through official records. The contrast between a highly visible luxury lifestyle and reported financial concerns has led to broader conversations about sustainability and perception, particularly for public figures whose image is closely tied to wealth and success.
He owes a bunch of gambling debts. Floyd, okay? And he tried to plant fake news out here saying that he was in downtown LA giving out money, and then he was at the, the basketball game. This is Floyd in Dubai. Yeah. Uh-huh. Because there's a lot of people out here that think just because people are flashing money means that they have money. It's so backwards. You just don't understand how backwards it is, okay? Because when you earn it, like I said, you don't want nobody to know you got it. But here's the thing, if Floyd had money, don't you think the money would have already been transferred there? If Floyd had money, don't you think the money would have already been transferred there?
Floyd Mayweather Jr. drew attention after claiming ownership of a property reportedly valued at $42 million. However, according to discussions among real estate professionals and publicly available information, the details surrounding that claim were questioned and did not appear to fully align with verified records. This situation added to previous instances where statements about his finances have been met with skepticism. Observers have pointed to such moments as part of a broader pattern in how his wealth is presented publicly. While Mayweather continues to showcase a lifestyle associated with significant affluence, these kinds of disputes have contributed to ongoing conversations about the gap that can sometimes exist between public perception and independently confirmed information.
There's a flex happening with Floyd Mayweather that we were all cheering and congratulating him from, but we might need to put a pin in that as some evidence comes forward that things may not be how they seem. So a couple weeks back, I talked about it here on the show. Floyd Mayweather said he dropped $402 million on 62 Manhattan rental buildings. But Business Insider went and did the research. They did their Googles, and they said they couldn't find any receipts that this is true. There were no deed transfers, no public records, nothing. They made some phone calls to owners, and they could not find any information regarding this transaction. Floyd has gone on interviews and discussed it. You know, of course, 50 Cent dropped in with his troll thing and put the interview up and the information about it and said he bought them in his imagination. Same place he read all those Harry Potter books, because 50 gone 50. My question is, does Floyd, was he swindled in some sort of business deal? Was this just because
Floyd Mayweather Jr. has seen increasing scrutiny as reports of legal disputes and financial disagreements have surfaced over time. These developments have led some observers to reassess the contrast between his long-standing reputation as a self-made success and the challenges being discussed publicly, while his achievements in the ring remain undisputed. Conversations outside of boxing have focused on his high-profile lifestyle, marked by luxury assets such as private jets, high-end watches, and multiple properties. Critics argue that maintaining such a lifestyle without adjustment, especially as income sources evolve, can create financial pressure. As more claims and reports circulate, they have contributed to a broader narrative about the risks of sustaining an image built heavily on visible wealth. For many, the discussion now centers on how financial management and long-term planning play a role in preserving success beyond an athlete's peak earning years.
Well, in today's news, they're trying to convince the public that Floyd Money Mayweather is broke. Alright. Oh, successful boxer. Do you want to know how to be woke? Do you want to know how we think? Well, sit down for a second and let me help you out, okay? This is how we interpret the situation. First of all, why are you telling the public his financial information? Why? What's the reason? Let's start there. Nope, let's put a pin in that, okay? Now, who is he? Floyd Money Mayweather, okay? Successful boxer, 50-0, undefeated. Maybe a little bit more. I don't know. He fought a little bit more after that. But 50-0. Let's just go there, right? Very successful, most highly paid boxer.
When Conor McGregor commented on Floyd Mayweather Jr., his remarks drew widespread attention due to the prominence of both figures. McGregor suggested that Mayweather's return exhibition bouts was driven more by financial incentives than by competitive ambition. He also implied that ongoing financial obligations, including tax-related matters, may have influenced these decisions. These comments were framed as criticism of financial management rather than athletic ability, and they sparked discussion among fans and observers. While Mayweather's appearances in exhibition matches have generated significant revenue, McGregor's perspective highlights a broader conversation about how athletes manage wealth after reaching the peak of their careers, and how lifestyle choices and financial planning can impact long-term stability.
He took the fight just to pay back the IRS? Like, give a fuck what he did. I don't give a fuck. Right. I don't care what he's doing. He should have stayed retired. He should have stayed retired.
Dolce's right now.
He's fucked now. That's
He's
the
fucked
God's
now?
honest truth.
Man, your videos are looking intense.
He should have paid his taxes and stayed retired.
Really? so
kept my name out of it.
Floyd Mayweather Jr. has been associated in public discussions with the promotion of cryptocurrency-related projects, a trend seen with several high-profile celebrities. These endorsements have drawn attention because of the influence such figures hold over large audiences. Critics argue that celebrity-backed promotions can create a sense of credibility around projects that may not be fully understood by the general public, particularly in markets like cryptocurrency that are still evolving and not always heavily regulated. This has contributed to broader conversations about the responsibilities of public figures when endorsing financial products. As a result, there have been ongoing calls for clearer guidelines and stronger oversight in influencer marketing, especially when it involves financial or investment-related opportunities, in order to better protect consumers from potential risks.
People executing these scams are like anon people hiding behind a Pepe avatar. And of course, there's a laundry list of famous influencers, Logan Paul, Kim Kardashian's David Dobrik, that have all endorsed these absolute shitcoin scam casino rugs that leaves their investors high and dry because they paid them a bunch of money up front and maybe they didn't know any better because it's such a nascent space. But I am just flabbergasted that the highest paid boxer, one of the most famous people on the planet, Floyd Mayweather, has managed to become a repeat offender as a scam artist. Now, everybody knows Floyd's an opportunist. He's an entrepreneur. He likes to make money. He always has money, talks about money. That's his shtick. That's his persona. That's fine. You can make money. You can be a hustler. You can get paid a bunch to box.
That's it for today's video. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned, and we'll catch you in the next one.